Welcome back to another episode of Your Daily Real Estate. I'm Tristan. This episode is brought to you by abrillianttribe.com. Check us out. It's where I help you grow your business. Real estate, tech, software. We help build communities. We do a lot. So check us out at abrillianttribe.com. Even for brand new agents, yes, we've got you. Now, I was in conversation with a friend of mine, and we were going over scaling and growing. And one of the things that we've done well, and trust me, many bad things in between and failures, but one thing we've done well is we've scaled pretty well in being able to have a staff that's helping us grow other things. And so I wanted to, with this person I was talking to, I wanted to help him out, to help him start scaling his business. And I have this organizational chart that I shared with him. If you need it, just message me on Instagram. I'll send it over to you. It's got a lot of different positions, and you can click on it so it's active, and it'll show you what each position does. But the core of this is me when I hired an admin. So now I'm talking to you, real estate. First off, if you're doing well and you don't have help, I would suggest that while you're having a high, you look into hiring an admin. I hired an admin, and then I transitioned this person to a director of operations. The director of operations then became in charge of everyone else that I was hiring. In fact, they do some of the hiring and they do the accountability keeping. I just made sure that we worked on it together for a long time. And so my admin became a director of ops. Now, the next person that we hired for us was a lead coordinator, somebody who would manage our database and make sure that all the leads that are coming through are being taken care of, they're being called, and then we expanded to add more people in there. The next person we hired was a marketing director, right? That's another circle. So in the middle, you've got a director of operations, and then on the side, you've got the lead coordinator or the sales manager, whatever you want to call them. Then on the other side, you've got this marketing director, and the marketing director is in charge of social media, ads managers, designing graphics and flyers and all this great stuff. That's the second one. And look, you don't have to start in that order either. The next person who we hired was a creative director, somebody who's in charge of editing video, YouTube and SEO ads, just making sure that our video content is being done correctly with the right strategy and being placed in the right places, the distribution. That's a creative director. And they can merge into other things too. The next person we added was a director of communications or concierge. This person would take care of our past clients and those people that are really important to us because they send us referrals. Now, you could start with this one. In fact, a lot of agents do. They don't start with like a full-on admin. They start with like a admin / concierge. And I like that because in our business, it's now become an even bigger relationship-based business, right? And you need somebody who picks up the phone and calls and says, "Hey, Joe, it's Tristan's concierge. We wanted to make sure that everything's going well and that you are on our website for homeowner AI and that you are taking advantage of this or that or whatever it is," right? Sometimes it's me calling, sometimes it's them. But also, if I need a note written and said, "Hey, concierge," right? Can you do me a favor, write a note or send them a gift, or can you make sure that they're doing okay here? Can you make sure that they know this? This person is taking care of your core database, because if it falls on me, and I found out the hard way, if it falls on me, chances are I'm not going to be consistent over a long period of time as I'm scaling. And so I love having a concierge person, right? Very key to this. And the last one you'll see on this great chart is our director of tech. Our director of tech is somebody who can develop our website, change up anything on landing pages, UX designer, so like the interface, and just make sure that everything is running well, whether it's Follow Up Boss or Lofty or our website or any other tech. I think when you bring all of these together, then it starts looking really beautiful. But if you were to ask me, Tristan, where do I hire first? Which one do I take on? I would say, well, it depends on where your business is coming from. My very first hire was a transaction coordinator. And it was because I was doing so much business and I hate paperwork. I was like, I had it all itemized and I still was taking too long doing it back when we used to use paper, right? Because it wasn't DocuSign and digital. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't handle more than 25 transactions at a time, single agent, right? Where I'm going nuts. I actually couldn't handle more than 15. That was my mark. 15 at one time. I was like, this is too much. My brain's going to explode and I can't get more business. So I need to hire someone. And that was the best thing I did. And so where are you? As you're doing better, don't let that time pass by where you have the funds. You may not have the time to train, but you have the funds and it's time to hire someone. It's time to bite the bullet and say, got it. I need to hire another person. I need to hire my first person. Because if I don't, when I have this down market roller coaster for me, I'm not going to have the funds to be able to hire somebody. So do it now while you're doing well. And if you're not well, you're not doing well financially, wait until it's up. Hire them when you're like, oh man, I'm so busy, I can't hire anybody. That's the time to hire. Hire them. Get them trained however you're going to get them trained, or have them watch YouTube videos. Have them go and watch videos anywhere. And then have them learn. If it's your first one or second, chances are they're going to learn like this anyway, but have them learn trial by fire. Just put them in and be very forgiving because there will be mistakes, but that's the way they're going to learn unless you have them trained by somebody else. Either way, that's the way to scale. Please do it. If you need this great chart, this org chart, let me know. I'll send it over to you. Message me on Instagram. Have an awesome day.